Bitcoin is right now consolidating below resistance, and in this exact video I will talk about the Bitcoin CME gap that we're currently creating. I will talk about the most important charts for the imminent short term for Bitcoin and many more important stuff we need to discuss right now. So don't forget to slap up that like button on today's update video. Can we smash it back above 500? That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. Of course, since yesterday, not a lot of things have been changing for Bitcoin, so in the imminent short term we're still looking at the exact same pattern, and that is this consolidation phase on the 1 hour time frame. We're waiting for Bitcoin either to be breaking the top side of resistance or either the lower side of support, since Bitcoin has right now already been trading exactly in this range for over 10 days now. The longer Bitcoin is going to consolidate sideways, the more strength it's showing us that Bitcoin can be holding above the $30,000, and at the same time, while this is happening, Bitcoin is consolidating below resistance. And like we know from the past, every single time Bitcoin consolidates below resistance and we see a break of the resistance, we tend to go quite exponential towards the upside. So if we do see the break above 30.7k on the daily time frame, it's going to be super bullish for Bitcoin. And of course, for the imminent short term for Bitcoin, we will be looking at that 31,000 US dollar level, because as soon as we do break above that level, we're breaking above the previous high in the market, and that could be confirming that Bitcoin is going to see more upside. Of course, we still have a very big support target below us, that is 30,000 to 29.6k, and as soon as we do retest that level, I expect a bounce, and as soon as we do break below it, I'm expecting Bitcoin is going to see lower targets. You can see basically after Bitcoin rallied over 25% towards the upside, it has been right now consolidating for 10 days in a row sideways, and it is actually quite a good thing that we're not even seeing a pullback after Bitcoin surged over 25% towards the upside, and this right now just consolidating once again. So I am looking at some possible trend lines here to maybe see when we're going to be breaking out here, but it looks to be every single time we're going to be drawing a trend line, something happens with the SEC or something else happens, and that basically invalidates the pattern. But basically we're expecting a breakout is going to be happening as soon as Bitcoin does decide to be breaking either above the top side of the resistance box or the lower side. And in the meantime, we could maybe see, of course, a break of some downtrends or some uptrends, but for me to see a serious breakdown, we need to see a break below support, and for me to see a serious break out towards the upside, I need to see a break above very important resistance. That is in this case trading around 31,000 US dollars. Looking for Bitcoin, of course, we broke out of this consolidation phase we created, and so far we've not really seen a movement yet so far, but that all came due to the fact that the SEC had some things to say yesterday, but of course I already discussed that in yesterday's video. Furthermore, we can see that Bitcoin is right now weekend, it's Sunday, and yeah, we always create CME gaps over the course of the weekend. Currently, the CME futures close price is around 30.6k, and we're trading right now about $100 below it. So yeah, I am expecting that over the course of the weekend, we will probably see a move towards the upside. And if we're not going to fill up the CME gap over the course of the weekend, I'm expecting it's going to get filled up next week, like it happens all the time here. So yes, Bitcoin is still creating a CME gap, and it's still trading above us, so that is quite a positive thing to take for Bitcoin right now. At the same time, I want to be pointing out here is that if I'm looking at July, we're right now at the beginning of July, that July is historically speaking a super bullish month for crypto, because you can see that last year we had a 16% price surge in July, the year before we saw an 18% price surge in July, the year before a 24% price surge, and basically only 3 times in history of Bitcoin in the last 10 years, only 3 times we've seen a negative return in the month of July, what makes the month of July a very likely bullish month for crypto. So I am very excited to be looking at this, and I'm super excited to once again see a super positive month for July, because that would mean that potentially our trade is going to be doing very well again. Of course, I will continue to hold up my trade here. I mean, if you're looking at Bitcoin, it's basically calm before the storm. Bitcoin is getting ready for a gigantic move, and personally, I think it's going to be further towards the upside, since if you're looking at all the news factors and also at the bigger time frames, it looks to be that Bitcoin is just getting ready for another leg towards the upside. So that is why I will continue to hold my long position that currently is in more than 40,000 US dollars in profit. And of course, as soon as Bitcoin does break up, I'm going to start taking profits at some levels around 40,000 US dollars with this Bitcoin trade position. If you want to actually trade yourself as well, you can right now claim a free 1,000 US dollar Bitcoin long or short position or an XRP long or short position worth $1,000. And the only thing you need to do here is go to the link in the description of today's video here, sign up an account using the link above. If you are interested in trading, don't forget to subscribe to the channel because I show all my trades on the channel, and claim this deposit bonus worth $1,000 for free, and claim this deposit bonus worth $1,000 for only depositing $100 on this exchange. So it's definitely super valuable. So while we can see what is happening with Bitcoin, we can literally see that Bitcoin is consolidating below resistance, and basically as soon as we do break outside of this level, I am going to start to get very excited, because last time around you can see Bitcoin always consolidates below resistance, and once we break it, we go even more exponential. And of course, if you then see maybe that retest like we saw over here, it's a very good opportunity to once again long it. And just again, also right here, if I extend this level, so here we saw the breakout of that retest, and if you were longing it again right here, you had also a very good entry. So in the future, probably Bitcoin is going to see a retest of this level, and if we will be retesting this level again, I think it's going to be a very good opportunity to once again long Bitcoin. So Bitcoin right now is getting ready for, of course, another breakout, and as soon as we do break above the top side of resistance, it's going to be super bullish. If you're zooming out, you can clearly see this is the level to break for crypto. $31,000 to $32,000 is the resistance to break, and once we do break above it, it's going to be super bullish for the cryptocurrency industry. And to be very clear, the trend is currently bullish. Bitcoin is looking bullish after a year of 2022 being bearish. We're right now still in the bullish trend, and I will remain to say this. As long as we're trading in this uptrend, I will remain to believe that Bitcoin is going to trend upwards. And as soon as we do see the sell signal occur, you will be the first one to know on the channel, because once that happens, we are expecting, of course, a larger downtrend could be happening, just like right here, but also just like right here in 2022. So right now, I think we should remain to be bullish. We should remain to hold ourselves towards the trend we're currently trading in. And as soon as the trend reverses, that will be the point where I would also start to pivot. But as of for now, I don't really believe there's a very good reason to be super bearish on Bitcoin right here. Furthermore, we can see that Bitcoin is retesting the most important resistance in this entire trend here. And you can see that we're about to be breaking above this super critical level. As soon as we do break above this level, the bull market could get reinitiated once again here. So that was it for me in today's update video. To be very clear, I mean, we've been going sideways for 10 days right now here. It's becoming harder and harder to talk about this range here. But as soon as we do break outside of it, we're probably going to see some very big moves getting initiated. So get ready for that. Subscribe to the channel to stay up to date. I'm going to be opening up new trades anytime soon here. So subscribe to the channel right now if you want to be staying up to date about all my new trades here on the channel. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.